On the African savanna, the rhythm of life never slows down. Thundering footsteps shake the ground, grass and dust rise into the air, and dark shapes cut swiftly across the horizon. The shrill calls of hyenas echo like a warning bell, signaling that a clash is about to begin. They charge not only with physical strength, but also with sharp pack strategy. It is the blend of speed, persistence, and collective intelligence that makes the hyena a formidable challenger. Stay tuned. Will they gain the upper hand, or vanish into the drifting dust of the plains? Across the endless grasslands of the Serengeti, the migration of more than 1.5 million wildebeest stretches to the horizon. It is one of the greatest wildlife spectacles on Earth, and also a vast feast for predators. Amid the moving sea, clans of hyenas wait patiently. They never rush in recklessly, but instead hold back for the moment when the herd scatters, or when the young and weak fall behind. A calf weighing only about 80 to 100 pounds can hardly withstand the pressure of such persistent hunters. The pack spreads out, pressing from behind and cutting across the front, breaking the herd's formation. The isolated calf soon vanishes into the haze of dust, a swift and silent end. Facing an adult weighing 500 to 600 pounds, armed with curved horns over 2 feet long, the challenge is far greater. Hyenas circle patiently, taking turns to apply pressure, relying on endurance that allows them to keep a pace of 35 miles per hour over long distances. The adult wildebeest fights back fiercely, swinging its horns wide, even charging at those who come too close. It is a contest of strength and strategy, where the smallest mistake can shift the outcome. And yet, under relentless pursuit, the wildebeest eventually falters, unable to escape the tightening ring. In this unforgiving cycle, every stride and every backward glance becomes a vivid reminder of nature's fragile balance. In the wild, the lion is known as the king of beasts, and for hyenas, it is always the most formidable rival. Each encounter forces careful calculation, for even the smallest mistake can be costly. Against an adult male lion weighing over 400 pounds, hyenas usually keep their distance, watching from afar and waiting for an opportunity. Yet when facing a lone lioness, the balance can shift. With overwhelming numbers, hyenas grow bolder, pressing in with both aggression and intimidation, forcing the lioness to struggle in defense of her meal. At times, their tight coordination allows them to overturn the fight, driving the lioness back and seizing the prize. These clashes are not only about food, but also about territory. Both lions and hyenas mark their hunting grounds, and any intrusion can spark fierce confrontation. Still, before the raw power of lions, especially adult males, whom no number of hyenas can truly overpower, their chances of victory remain slim. Though the outcome often favors lions, the persistence of hyenas ensures that even these mighty predators remain cautious, for in the wild, no power is ever absolute. The rhinoceros is one of Africa's symbols of strength, weighing up to 5,000 pounds with skin nearly 2 inches thick. Each powerful thrust of its horn is enough to keep any predator at a distance. In comparison, a hyena weighs only about 100 to 150 pounds, yet it holds the advantage of numbers and remarkable persistence. This is a clash between massive power and tireless strategy. At first, the clan dares to approach a fully grown adult, but each fierce charge quickly drives them back, proving that success against a healthy rhino is nearly impossible. Undeterred, they turn their focus to a calf weighing about 600 to 800 pounds. Even with its mother close by, daylight gives the advantage to the rhino, making it hard for the pack to prevail. The pursuit stretches on until sunset. As darkness falls, the rhino's vision weakens, while the hyenas thrive in the night. The pack tightens its formation, gradually isolating the calf worn down after long hours. When the night fully takes hold, persistence finally brings reward. This outcome reveals a familiar paradox of nature. Even giants, worn down by time and pack strategy, may at times bow before the strength of collective power. Hyenas are among Africa's most prominent nocturnal hunters. Often labeled as scavengers, they are in fact some of the savanna's most efficient predators. With powerful jaws capable of exerting pressure of several hundred pounds, they can crush bones to reach hidden nutrients inside. A hyena clan operates within a strict social structure, where females usually take the lead. Through coordinated teamwork, they can bring down prey many times their own weight, from antelope to buffalo. Their endurance allows them to chase prey for miles, wearing it down with relentless persistence. It is this combination of pack intelligence, mechanical strength, and remarkable adaptability that makes the hyena one of the most formidable predators of the plains. Under the midday sun, leopards often drag their prey up sturdy tree branches to keep it safe. But a single mistake, dropping the catch to the ground or failing to hoist it quickly enough, can bring them face to face with a pack of hyenas. Just a faint sound or a trace of scent is enough to summon the clan, advancing with tight coordination and unwavering resolve. A leopard, weighing about 120 to 180 pounds, strikes with lightning speed, able to subdue prey within seconds. Yet against a group of hyenas, many times its number, the advantage slips away. The leopard snarls, fur bristling, and lunges at those who edge too close. But the echoing calls of the pack signal that the balance has shifted. Hyenas do not rely on the swiftness of one body, but on the force of collective strategy. They close in step by step, pressing the leopard backward. The big cat fights to hold its meal, but after a few probing advances, it is forced to leap into the tree for safety. Below, the hyenas quickly tear apart what remains, turning persistence into triumph. This encounter highlights not only the resilience of the leopard, but also the power of hyena's pack strategy, a weapon that compels even the strongest solitary hunters to yield. The gray wolf, an apex predator known for its intelligence and pack coordination, has long played a vital role in North America's ecosystems. Every individual is deeply bonded to the pack, working together to stalk, ambush, and bring down prey far larger than themselves. When a kill is made out on the open grassland, the wolves have already overcome the hardest part. As they begin to share the reward, a heavy shadow emerges quietly from the tree line. No introduction needed. Just the presence of the grizzly bear is enough to shift the entire mood. A tense standoff begins. The wolves move forward. Not just to defend their prize, but to study their rival. The bear gives a low grunt, not a threat, but a warning. A few wolves circle from behind, trying to distract him. But with a single pivot, backed by sheer size, the bear brings everything to a halt. The wind picks up, carrying the scent of blood, tension, and survival. After several intense moments, the wolves begin to retreat, not out of fear, but from understanding. In the wild, survival sometimes means knowing when to step back. The meadow falls quiet again. The bear lowers his head, claiming what remains. In the distance, the pack watches in silence, studying every move, perhaps already preparing for the next encounter. But not every meeting ends that way. In a different moment, the bear approaches a young moose foraging near the marsh, its mother close by. Without delay, the grizzly moves in. The mother responds with fierce determination, driving forward with a powerful shove to the bear's chest. The bear steps back, but only for a moment. Then, it advances again, closing in, slipping past the mother's defense and reaching the more vulnerable target. Once again, persistence proves decisive. In a world guided by instinct, even a mother's courage can't always shift the balance, one that has been shaped by millions of years of evolution. Unlike specialized predators, grizzlies are intelligent omnivores. They'll hunt moose, dig for rodents, or wait patiently for hours by a waterfall to catch salmon. They're also bold enough to steal a meal from wolves or pumas when the reward seems worth the risk. Though often solitary, each grizzly is like a roaming ecosystem. Their presence can shift the ecological balance, rippling through insects, plants, and smaller predators alike. Where grizzlies still walk, the wilderness remains untamed. And wherever their footprints press into the earth, nature continues to move to its oldest rhythm, driven by instinct, power, and the art of adaptation. From long chases across the grasslands to tense contests over a meal, hyenas stand out as symbols of persistence and pack strategy. They do not always prevail, but they constantly test nature's limits. Each encounter reminds viewers that collective strength can challenge even the dominant. The Savanna remains a stage for unending stories of survival. If this journey resonated with you, please like and subscribe to catch the next wild tale.